Guys, have you ever got out in public and your dog started acting up and became embarrassing? It's just like when your parents told you to do something and you didn't do it and they wanted to, and they had to look around real quick and say, look, you better cut that out. Or when we get home, I'm gonna tear you. You know the rest of the story. Now, I've told you this about the American Bully before. It's a dog. Oh, God, I think he's gonna push it. Don't pee on the leash, don't pee on the leash, don't pee on the leash. All you're thinking is, please don't pee on the leash. It's a dog, in my opinion, because they bred out the dog, even though the dog is still in there, which means you keep thinking you don't got a dog, but you bought it because it was a dog, and you wanted to look like a dog, so now we've got this dog. And this dog at times can lack confidence. And confidence means you don't want to work defense. Defense is, what happens if I correct my dog too hard too early? It shakes, it becomes fearful, a little bit afraid of you, and it potentially becomes reactive. I'm going to show you correcting ego versus correcting Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha does not like correction. Gia does not like correction. Ego and Tron don't care. You can try. It's just not going to happen. Now, they'll get with the program like, I don't like it, but I'm not going to flinch because you try to correct me, bro. Stop it. You know better. Tifa here with Fit Bully TV, people. Stay tuned. So, step one of the most important things, hey man, one of the most important things that I did is make sure that this, has confidence. When you build confidence, you can work backwards. What does work backwards mean? Well, for one, because he has confidence, I can now pour in corrective work, meaning give him the correct path to follow in terms of communication. I want him to sit down, lay, stay, whatever. We've built value in the pillow and Tron and the ball. Tron gets a little crazy, so the pillows actually works better for him, and treats are even better to slow him down. But you say, okay, look, ego is not going to out. Okay, he's not going to. When I start correcting him, he might, but he might not. But what we're showing you is that this is how you correct your dog. We've done other videos, but let's show you the difference and the work that has to go into actually building this dog up so that when you do start correcting him, he starts to understand, okay, you're in charge, you're in charge, you're in charge, you're in charge. Now, work. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Out! So he don't want out. That's when I gotta use my right hand. I got a bad left hand, people. That's when you get over here and you go, he's biting still. I told him out. 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 So finally he stops. What you didn't see was a hard flinch or him being unsure. That yanking on his neck, that's his spinal cord up there too. You know what the spinal cord is? It sends all the somebody's, hey. Somebody yanking on your back, your neck. You say, hey man, all right man, where did your mom used to poke you? My mom, she doing it, she like, boy, I ain't gonna tell you again. Like, all right. Before she slapped the hell out of you. So now he says, okay, I understand. Let me slow down. Now what we do is we say, work, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, out. So we've got another, he didn't want to out. So when I repeat it again, because we don't want to keep repeating ourselves, out, sit, give him another command. He says, oh, I don't like that. But he gonna test you, because that's what the bullies are for. Oftentimes, it is amazing when you see pit bulls in French Mandarin or any of that PSA stuff, because the dog wasn't bred to down, sit, stay, lay. Don't mean it can't. But very few, you like, oh, that dog, they weren't built to give, be under direction. So, we'll try it again. Stay. Now, mind you, what you're seeing is ego understands what I'm saying. Come show him his face. He understands what I'm saying. Look at him drooling. He's having a conniption over here. He wants to bite this thing so bad. He gets it, but he still want to do what he want to do. Work. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Now, mind you, he still ain't figured it out. So we're gonna say, out. Remember to stay still. Give him some patience. That's when you grab the leash. He said, I go to grab him that leash. He says, okay. Now we're seeing that communication begin to tighten up slowly but surely. Now he's like, hey, all right, brother, before you get to yanking on my neck again, I'm gonna chill. Stay. Oh, that brother's starving. No, sit. Work. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Out. See that line of communication? That's what you call communicating. This is an extension of my hand, and now he understands, okay, if I grab this leash, brother, I'm back in control here. So it's not about liking, it's about making sure we understand communication. And get this, the faster your dog outs, the faster you give him a reward. So if he outs real quick and sits, work. That's why I kind of woofed it. I'm like, uh-oh. Because it's fair game if I say it. Because he understands that. Guys, stay tuned. Keep taking care of your dog. We'll talk some more in just a little bit. Guys, so now we have Cha-Cha. Look at her. She's dialed in. She's paying attention. She's a dog that needs quite a bit of love, and that's fine. She wants to get on the pillow. Mind you, she does not like correction in any way, shape, or form. So watch this. Sit. Work. Good girl. Good girl. Make sure she gets a good bite. We'll play with her a little bit. Rev her up. Cha-Cha, out. Now she's doing better because she knows this leash is here. And I can't correct her unless she does something wrong. People do not teach a good kid a bad lesson or bad habits. So I can't, again, I'm not going to, we'll just say harass her, chastise her, provoke her. See, now, but she see that she heard that leash, she go. Work. Good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl, good girl. Out. See that? Sit. Where did I make a mistake? I didn't give her a command. So if you tell her out, you tell her to sit, that's fair. If you tell her out and she jumps back on you, she shouldn't, but you also didn't give her something to do, because we are doing what? Building our line of communication. Even more importantly, working on her, we'll call it obedience for now, but I call it safety, and just keeping her safe in general from people and herself. Hey, look, see? But she don't like correction. So you turn around, she's actually easier to train because she is going to do what you ask faster when she knows there is a punishment involved. Work. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. And remember to praise her, people. One of the things I suck at is telling my dogs, good job, good job, good. Oh, I was hyperextending my knee. I felt some crunch in that booger. That thing was getting straight. Good girl, good girl. Out. See that there, though? She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it. But she likes playing, and she is super dialed in. Look at that level of focus. Look at that focus, people. Work. Oh. She literally jabbed and stabbed. I gotta let him breathe for a second. I gotta let him breathe. Oh, that was a punch. She punched me in the sack of Jawiwi. Remember we was kids, we say, man, you got a sack of Jawia. Some stupid stuff like that. I don't think I was out there in Blue Springs, Missouri, man, trip. That being said, people, stay tuned, take care of your dogs. I'll let her have this for now. The American Bully is a dog that was not bred for confidence. It's not uncommon for the dog to be insecure and respond to things defensively. How do you get rid of the defense? By building confidence over a year's worth of work. What does that look like? I told you, people, place, and things. The more they see, the more interactions they have, the more they're equipped to handle this world as things begin to shape shift and make sounds, noises. I mean, there are dogs that are scared of trash bags. That's a dangerous dog. Imagine being in a state of fear and someone come up and tap you. You'd be like, man, what are you doing? A dog turns around and nips. It's not a good thing. Then you wonder why there's so many set issues. Guys, we'll talk some more. Correction begins in your backyard. Take this skill, meaning you practicing on the skill of communication with your dog, identify your issues as well, because I wasn't perfect in some of the stuff that I just did. I'm thinking, I'm training, I'm talking. It's a lot going on in my head, to be clear. Looking at the time, gotta go somewhere in about 15 minutes. It's never ends. It's a never ending story. Thank you for watching. T for here, Fit Bully TV people. Like, subscribe, and share.